Good morning. Hello, everybody. How are you today?
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay,
Fine,
please. Fine, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to close the window. Okay, so today we are going to have the oral test. Yes, and Claudio, where is Claudio? Claudio has the list of the students. Where is Claudio? Okay, in the meantime, we can see the test that I sent to all of you. Here we have the instructions. Reading is not allowed. Please avoid all background noise in the moment of speaking and cameras on, please. New vocabulary, 2 minutes per student. It says rehearse with a chronometer. Feedback and grades will be sent after. So we have here the 2 pictures and we have here the topic and the rubric. I attached this screenshot for the rubric, yes? Okay, so Claudio, you are in charge. I am going to take notes. Okay, so I am going to be here taking notes, yes? Claudito, you tell me please the first student today.
The first student today is Ignacio Ballesteros.
Ignacio, what picture are you going to describe?
The second one.
Yeah, I'm going to, okay, so I have a picture here. I'm gonna be seeing the second picture, okay. Okay, go ahead. You are ready now, please?
Yeah, but can I see the picture first? Like,
Yes.
can you share the screen?
I cannot share screen because I have to see you. So you need to have the picture in your computer. I have to
okay.
see you and I have to see your lips, your pronunciation.
Okay.
So everybody, please, everybody, you need to have your picture in the computer or somewhere, please, because I see, you know, your lips, how you pronounce. That's why Ignacio is first face photograph here.
I'm going to look for the picture first, Miss, because I don't have it like right here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. Hello? Hello, hello.
Yes, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Okay. In the second picture, we can see 2 women, probably a mother and a child, her daughter. And she's like yelling at her and she seems bored because like she's looking to the left or to the right. And she's using her phone. She's probably watching Instagram or something. And the mom probably came and started yelling at her because she didn't do a task that she asked, probably like cleaning the floor or cleaning the bathrooms, I don't know. She's probably only child, and probably the mother is divorced because you can't see a father over there. They seem to be in the kitchen. This reminds me of my situation that is kind of the same because my parents are divorced since I was born. I live with my mother, and we have all kind of discussions all of the time because I'm kind of lazy sometimes, and she likes everything very, very clean. Sometimes it's really annoying because I like my mess, but she likes everything clean, and well, we have some disagreements. Um, I used to live with my grandparents for almost 10 years because my mom had to work, my dad had to work, and I cannot get used to living with them. Then living again with my mom was kind of hard because I didn't met her that much, but we got used to it. Then I moved to Santiago and I got used to live alone. That's it. It's 2 minutes, right?
Yes, and now Gonzalo.
Mm, well, I will describe the second picture. So at front, I see a girl with a phone. She looks like around 20 years old. She looks bored, I guess. At the back, I see a woman who is around 40 years old. She looks angry. She's yelling. I think that woman is the mother of the girl at the front of the picture. I think that woman is yelling and complaining about the phone of the girl because the phones and the internet are a very common gripe on these days. So that's my idea about the situation going on. My family is a very small family. With my extended family, we are around 16 in total. So we are a very close and united family. In summer, we used to go a lot to the beach. My first family memories are in the beach. So the beach is very important for us. With my brother and my cousin, we used to build a lot of sandcastles. Almost, we spend all the days of the summer in the beach. And I remember a lot when we used to go fishing with our grandpa. Those kind of memories are very important for me because my family is kind of old, and that's it. I love those memories.
Okay. Now Isidora.
I choose the photo on the left. In the middle of the picture, there's a family, a nuclear family of three. They're walking around in a parking. The parents yell at their son from my point of view because he failed his drive test and he's used to this because of his expression. And the parents look like, oh my God, he failed it again, but they look really annoyed or angry. Their son is not frustrated, but he looks overwhelmed. Maybe he thought that if he do the test on the second time, he passed it easily, but that reason he didn't take it serious and he didn't prepare to it, so it wasn't like that. Um, Now he has only one chance to approve the exam, so he has to be really prepared for that time. I hope he can get his driver's license and pass all this inconvenience. In a contrary scenario, their parents will be yelling at him again and louder. Now I'm gonna talk a little bit about my family. My family is a nuclear family of 4, and my parents and my firstborn sister and I, obviously. My parents are married now for 27 years, and in the past, when we were younger, we liked to pass time together. We like to go on vacations. I remember one year when we went to Pucón. I was really little. I was like 4 years, and we went with a huge group of people, and we spent a really great time. I ate a lot, and we like to spend so much time together. Now in quarantine, we are all here in the house, but my mom has to work and she goes to the hospital, but my dad and my sister are here all the day at home, and we every day make something different to pass the quarantine.
Okay. Luis Zamorano.
I'm going to describe the second picture. In this picture, I can see 2 women. The one in the foreground is a teenager. She's like 17 or 18 years old. At the background, she's older than her. She could be her mom, and she could be yelling at her because maybe the teenager has been all day in her phone, and because of that, she couldn't do the chores in the house. The girl seems to not care at all about her mom. This could be a single parent family because I can see her dad around, or maybe she's her stepmother, and her father is only at work outside. Now, talking about families, I want to talk first of all about mine. My family is pretty common. We are conformed by me, my sister, and my parents. My father is 100% a family man, but sometimes he's a little strict. I know my family is only one in many types of family, because I have many friends that have their parents divorced. One of them lives with his stepfather, and another one lives in a single parent family with her mom. I have cousins that are twins, and they are like 2 pairs in a fold. And I have uncles that can't have babies, so they are looking for adopt a child. The last thing I want to say about families is that they are the most reliable things in people in the world, and I am lucky enough to live with my family as it is.
Okay. Now Rocío.
I go and describe the first picture. Well, in this photo, I can see 3 people. I suppose that those people in the background are their parents. In the foreground, there is a teenager who looks really stressed, the parents who looks annoying. I think they are annoying because their son got a bad grade, and I guess the teenager rap about their parents because they don't let him play with his friends. Now I'm gonna talk about the memories of my childhood. Well, my family used to go to Concepcion in summer. We would visited my grandparents, and also on those trips we used to go on tours to different places in Argentina because we always used to cross the frontier. Um, Once we traveled with uh, one of my aunts, who is a spinster, and she gave us a lot of candy, and um, that's it. Thank you.
Thanks. Now, Paula.
I'm going to talk about the second picture. There I can see two women. I think they are mother and daughter, and the mother is wearing a pink blazer. I think she maybe arrived recently at her home, and the girl has a white cell phone. It seems like they are arguing for something in the kitchen, maybe. And the girl seems really mad. It's like she's trying to ignore her mother. Maybe she's an only child, and her parents are divorced. Now I'm going to talk about families nowadays, and I think nowadays the families are more diverse, and they have, and it's not like the traditional families are less common. It's just that society is more open-minded, and I think that is a good thing, because people don't have to create an image about what is family. That now you can have the family that you want. Yeah, thanks.
Jing.
Now I'm going to talk about the first picture. In the picture, I can see three people. The boy who is in the foreground and the parents who are in the background. And by the look of the parent face, I can suppose that they are griping about their son because they want him to spend more time studying for the university admission test. And the boy is angry about that because the parent won't let him go to a party with his friend because of the test. And I can suppose the family is a traditional family because only the parents and the child and the kid. And now I'm going to start by the second part. My family is extended family. I have lived with my relative I had always lived with my relative, and when I was a kid, I used to live with my grandparents and my uncle. So because that, I am very close to all my relatives, and I still remember when I was no more than 5 years old, I always get disappearing from the side of my grandparents because I went to my grandfather, little brother house, and of course they always had recite me very well, and they always get me cookies or snack every time that I go with them to pray. And that is, thank you.
Enzo,
Uh, I want to describe the first picture. And in this picture, I see three people. Probably they are a normal family. I think they are on the street because in the background I can see a traffic scene. About the parents, we looks angry at the boy in the foreground, and the boy looks so exhausted. Probably the parents punish him or something like this, something like that. And about my family, I think it's a normal family. Are four people. My parents who are teachers, my brother who is an engineer, and we also have two dogs, two Akita dogs, Nala and Chiro. And this is one of the great issues in my house because nobody knows who is responsible to taking care about the dogs, about feeding them, about walking them. And on this day has been very difficult about because of the pandemic. And now my little dog Nala is pregnant and is more difficult. And another issues in my house is the online class because I have online class and my parents too have online class too. And it's so hard to working at the same time and not interfering each other. And this is
Matías, estás muteado.
So sorry. I will describe about this second picture. I can see two women. I think that are mother and daughter. I think she was a young mom because I don't see much difference in age. It's probably that they have a single parent family because in your family I don't have father. I can see that the mother is angry and the daughter seems indifferent or boring. She has a cell phone in her hands, but it ignores. I think probably the discussion because the daughter he spends a lot of time on his cell phone and does not share with his mother. Now I will talk about family types. Exist different types. There are big families or small families. For example, single parent families. In these families, there is not mother or father. The family is not necessary the people living with you. The families have families ties for blood. For example, uncles, aunts, and cousins. In my case, my family is a single parent family. I live in with my mother. I have many family ties because I have many cousins, uncles, and aunts. My grandparents had a big family in his childhood. My grandfather had a 6 brothers and 4 sisters. My grandmother had 8 brothers and 3 sisters. They were very big family. Thank you for the attention.
Catalina.
I'm going to describe the second picture. Okay. In this photo, I can see on the left a mother, and on the right, her daughter. I think this photo is in the kitchen while they have dinner. The girl is looking up, and I suppose she's waiting for a call because she's holding her cell phone. Her mom is angry. She's grieving to her daughter. I I suppose because she spends a lot of time with her cell phone. And the daughter tries to not to listen her mom, and she looks indifferent. I think it's a small family, and probably it's a single parent family. The girl hasn't dad or brothers or sister, and I think the mother is spinster. Now I'm going to talk about my family. I grew up in a small blended family. We are only 3 people: my dad, my mom, and and me. My parents aren't married, and they just live together. Before my dad had another family, and so I have a stepsister, and I have three nieces. I don't like to use the word stepsister because to me my sister is my blood sister. We always meet with my extended family. I have 3 uncles, 1 aunt, 7 cousins, and we have many acquaintances.
Now, Pia.
Okay. I'm going to describe the first picture. So in this picture, I can see 3 people, a woman, a man, and a child. I suppose that the woman and the man are married, and the child maybe is their son. I guess that the parents are in their 40s, and the child maybe is 15 years old. As I see it, the parents are mad with the child, and he's annoying because probably the child didn't want to do something that the parents say to him, like he didn't want to go to the school, and the parents are disagree with this. Or perhaps the parents are mad because the child got a bad grade in a test, or for misbehavior, etc. So continue with the second part. I'm going to talk about the difference between families nowadays and families in other times, but basically from the women's point of view. So in my opinion, I think that the families nowadays are smaller than the families in other times, because the women only want to have 2 sons maximum. So the way I see it is because nowadays the woman can access to more education, go to work, go to the university, etc. And I think that it's like a new rule for the woman who are being more independent and empowered. For example, my grandmother, that is 18 years old, she has a big extended family and she has 10 sons. Compared with my mom, that is 45 years old, and she has a small family with only 2 sons. So that is all.
Diego.
Hi, Miss. Can you hear me good? Okay. Uh, okay. I want to describe first picture. So I can see a guy and 2 other people. Maybe the boy and her dad, and they, I suppose, they are angry, and he's tired about that situation. I suppose they are overprotective. I suppose that. I can see signal traffic um, in the middle, left side. I can see don't cross, so maybe it's in USA country, and it's all. It's okay. It's 1 minute. Okay, I can.
Thanks.
He didn't finish. Now he needs to talk about the family, the general topic.
Okay, I want to talk about my family. I have a brother, only a brother. He's 30 years old. And I have memories about my family when so sorry. We are live together. I remember my first vacation with there in camping. We loved the camping because we can do barbecues, and I can go with my dogs, Joker. I have 2 dogs too, Russia and Joker. I don't remember so much with my parents, but I remember I love, so did love sport in the beach. It's a game. I don't remember more. It's okay. Finish.
Thanks. Now I. Hi everyone. Today I'm going to describe the second photo picture. In this picture, we can see a mother and her daughter, I guess. The mother is yelling at her sister, so at her daughter. Maybe the daughter spent a lot of time on her cell phone, or maybe she got a bad grade. I can see that the mother is very angry, and the daughter is bored and tired. She's like, "Here we go again," and I can assume that the mother is a little bit strict, and her daughter doesn't pay attention to her when she's talking, so she's angry for that. Now I'm going to talk about families. In modern families have modern problems. Usually in families with a mother or a father, he or she must work to support the family financially and therefore spend less time with their children, generating complaints like you're never home or you spend a lot of time working. In my families, some common gripes are don't eat my soy burgers because my sister doesn't eat meat, or my mom always say to us when we are having dinner or lunch, don't use the cell phone we're at the table, or when she lost her charger, her cell phone charger, she asked to us, "Where is my cell phone charger?" Or when we finish eating, she always say to us, "You have to watch the dishes after eating," and a lot of time more grapes. And thanks for listening and have a good day. Now, Javier.
Okay. I choose the picture on the right. In this picture, I can see two women, maybe a mother in the background with her daughter in the front, and probably they are single parent family because their parents are probably divorced. I suppose the mother makes her some breakfast before the school while the girl use a phone. Um, Maybe the daughter have a party on the weekend and need permission, but his mother won't let her go because the girl didn't do her homework and has bad grades at the school. I'm not sure, but mother could be told her don't use the phone while the breakfast, but the child ignores her because she's angry with her mom. And maybe the child wants to go to the school alone, but mom won't let her because she's overprotective. And now I'm going to talk about family. Family, however, today the meaning of family can be varied and independent of the situation in each group of people, such as single parent, blend, extend, sibling, and adopted family. Regarding my personal information, my family is a nuclear family composed of my father, my mother, and my sister. My parents are divorced, but we all love and support each other no matter what situation. Um, my parents never let me go to school by myself until I was 15. They was kind of overprotecting me because they never let me stay out late on the weekends. My family is big. I have three uncles, four aunts, and 10 cousins. However, when I was a child, we always went to the beach on vacation, and also it's my favorite place where I have very nice memories. And that's
Thanks. Gillian.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about the second picture. And in this picture, we can see a girl and a woman. That's probably a family, a mom with her daughter. And they are probably at the kitchen, I can see. In the foreground, the mom is kind of yelling or griping on her daughter, and the daughter is looking at a side like, oh, give me a break, please. And that could be because, I don't know, maybe the daughter is using too much her cell phone. They could be at the table eating dinner, maybe. So parents say that that's family time, and if the children's and the fathers don't like that children's use their phones at the table because that's a moment to share and stuff like that. Now I'm going to talk about the types of families nowadays. Families nowadays are different than they were used to be before. And families before were like a father, a mother, and sons, children. But nowadays that could be different. Nowadays we can have, I don't know, blended families where the parent has his own family and the mother has her own family, and they join together and they have a new family with stepdad, stepmom, and step siblings. We could also have, I don't know, single parents family where the parents are divorced and the children are with with one parent or another. We can also have interracial families. Like, I don't know, one father is American and the mother is African, maybe. We can also have same genders families and adopted families and many stuff. And that's all. Thank you.
Thanks, Sebastian.
Hello, teacher and classmate. I am going to talk about the photo description number 2. I can see 2 people in a house, maybe a kitchen because there is a lot of furniture in the background. The young woman appears to be sitting, and I think the adult persons behind the gears is her mother, and the mother looks very angry. I assume that she's arguing with her daughter. Maybe because she's been on her cell phone all day. I don't know, in Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. The gears looks bored. I think she doesn't care that her mom is angry. Maybe they didn't let her do what she wanted, and that's why she's not interested in arguing with her mom. With this photo, I remember that with my mother, we always argued because I sleep very late. Many times it was because I like to play all night with my computer. I only mention my mother because I only live with her. My parents are separate, and I hardly ever argue with my father because he has many health problems, and he also very serious. That is why we don't talk much, and with the current pandemic, less. That doesn't mean that I don't love my father, but I don't remember many experience together as father and son. When I was younger, I like I like uh, to argue with my brother, but they were childish. Shielding thing like, for example, I wanted to watch TV when he was watching it. Thank you for listening to me.
That's all, miss.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. It was very fluent, wonderful, excellent. We had enough time for everybody, so we are done with this. I am happy because you're speaking. Yes, you're talking. I see that you're using, the new vocabulary too. So that's also, very rewarding for me because you got, the vocabulary extended, blended. And now you can talk about families in a deeper way, not only saying I have a big family, I have a small family. You can also give more information about extended, blended, and also as Gilliam talked, interracial families, and also, families that have a mother and a father with the same gender. So I think that you're talking. I saw the use of used to so much, used to and would, very good. And I also saw that you are using let, won't let her, for example, I heard. I wrote here, let him go. Let him go. Okay, and well, I don't even understand my own handwriting because I write so fast. But I am happy because you're speaking, you're talking. I would like to talk now to Matias Lopez. Matias Lopez and Javier Alcayaga. Only them, and the rest, enjoy your vacations next week. Have a good week. And please, I need to talk to Matias Lopez and Javier Alcayaga for 2 minutes. Thank you,
Goodbye,
everybody.
Miss. Bye, Miss.
Miss.
Bye.
Miss.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss.
And Javier Alcayaga, where is Javier? You don't know.
I don't
Matías.
know.
Ajá. Matías, te quería preguntar, ¿tú estuviste leyendo hoy día en la presentación?
Sí, no.
Sí me di
Porque
cuenta.
no, es que no tenía el texto, pero tenía palabras clave. Por ejemplo, que no me acordaba la pronunciación bien. Pero eso más que nada, como... No, porque sé que no saco nada leyendo, si igual desde el principio de inglés me ha costado N, entonces no saco nada engañándome solo.
Ya, sí, que me
Pero
di
por
cuenta.
eso, por lo mismo le digo, le puedo haber dicho, no, sí, no leí nada. No, pero anoté como 2 palabras. Eso.
Ya. Ok, eso quería confirmar. Y Javier Alcayaga, bueno, no voy a poder preguntarle, tener que asumir nomás. Ya, Mati,
¿Y
trata...
eso va a afectar mucho?
No, o sea, unos puntitos. Pero para la
No, sí sabía,
próxima...
pero... Sí, es que esta vez no pude practicar tanto como las otras porque estoy muy lleno de cosas, pero muy, muy lleno.
Sí, yo sé que está todo full, pero la próxima vez ensaya más, ¿ya?
Sí, no, sí, inclusive todo el tiempo libre que tuve, intenté ensayar, pero el tiempo libre no fue nada lo que tuve, ¿verdad?
Ya, pero igual ¿estás haciendo esa página que te recomendé para la pronunciación? La de Rachel.
No, nunca me había dicho, me dijo de Word Reference, pero no de Rachel.
Ah, ya, mira, hay una página que se le ha recomendado a la gente que le cuesta un poco más la pronunciación.
Sí, pero lo que he notado es que ahora me cuesta menos entenderlo cuando me hablan en inglés, porque me puse a ver una serie en inglés, pero ahí la voy a anotar. Una serie en inglés, pero onda, sin subtítulos, sin nada, directamente un canal gringo. Entonces la sigo como todas las semanas.
¿Y qué serie es?
De 100.
Ya, muy bien. Mira, esa página, la niña se dedica como más a la pronunciación y es gringa, es de Estados Unidos, rachelsenglish.com, y es gratis y te da como 10 días de un curso gratuito y puedes ir mejorando también tu modulación, porque de repente lo que me pasa contigo es que como que no terminas de hablar y como que te comes muchas palabras. Por ejemplo, hoy día, Mati, a ver, ¿dónde está? Diego, Claudio, Pía, Matías. Por ejemplo, tú dices, como que te comen muchas palabras. Entonces dice, in your family, I don't have father. Entonces, como que no te entiendo. Y después metes palabras que no van. Por ejemplo, dice, I will describe about the first picture. No era necesario decir about, era solamente I'll describe the first picture. Me dijiste, the people living with you. Entonces te comes palabras, es the people who live with you. O dices I living with my mother, es I live with my mother. La pronunciación también, el thank you, todavía dices thank you, y es con ese sonido, thank you. Por ejemplo, el think también, pensar, también estás con un problema ahí, think. Think.
Es con esa...
Claro, te cuesta esa, mira, dime. Think. Thank you. Bueno, ahí yo te voy a mandar el feedback, pero trata en tu tiempo libre de meterte a esa página, porque ella tiene un montón de videos y cosas que puedes ir repitiendo y que te va a ayudar a mejorar el inglés, ¿ya? Y siga viendo la serie, ¿ok? Sí,
ya no puedo, ya se terminó.
Ok, but you can choose another one. Try to find another one, ¿ok?
Pero de repente cuando terminaba me quedaba viendo las noticias, que en verdad no son ni de acá, pero...
¿Y en qué canal lo ves eso?
Ahí no, por internet. Es una página que tiene varios canales gringos. Entonces ahí me pongo a ver entre publicidad que tienen, veo lo que sea.
¿Qué página será? Mándamela porque yo tengo bajado, yo tengo aquí en mi celular la CBS, tengo algunos canales, pero no...
A ver, déjeme buscarla. Mensajes destacados.
Which one is that page? Bueno, si puedes me la mandas después, ¿ya?
No, sí, ya la encontré. Se la mando por el chat.
Ya, a ver. Ah, ya la voy a copiar. Porque yo me encanta estar todo el día con la tele prendida, ¿te fijas? Y me encanta escuchar y me gusta y no había podido encontrar una página. Ay, ¿cómo puedo meterme a internet aquí? Ay, qué raro que no se puede, a lo mejor porque estoy en el Zoom, maybe. Bueno, yo me voy a meter ahí y sigue viendo eso, Mati, ¿ya? Porque yo igual veo un avance y veo que estás tratando, que estás esforzándote y veo que preparaste tu prueba, pero me gustaría que pudieras leer, o sea, que pudieras dejar ya el apoyo de leer. Sencillamente que hables. Ahí puse la página. Ahí la voy a encontrar y la busco después. Perfecto.
Y ahí tiene muchos canales, en verdad.
Excelente. Thank you so much, Mati.
Ok.
Así que sigas esforzando porque usted sabe que le cuesta el inglés y que como tienes que seguirlo más adelante porque a futuro esto del inglés va a ser primordial.
No, sí, desde un principio yo supe que me iba a gustar el inglés porque en mi colegio el inglés que tenía era, pero nada, era muy malo, muy malo.
¿Qué colegio, o sea, qué colegio fuiste?
Estaba en el Alicante del Valle. Pero más que nada, más que el profe, sí era como el ambiente, porque nadie estaba ni ahí con el inglés, entonces como que se generaba, en inglés se generaba casi un recreo. Y entre que el profe no nos hacía como hablar siempre, era solo escribir.
¿Y cuántos alumnos eran?
40.
Ah, claro. Es que ahí cuesta mucho. O sea, pero igual se puede, ¿ah? Igual se puede, pero cuesta mucho cuando son tantos alumnos.
Y por lo general las pruebas eran como casi comprensión lectora, entonces la misma, la respuesta está ahí mismo. No era algo del otro mundo.
No, sí.
Entonces aquí en la U yo empecé como ya más a hablar, a leer.
Sí, no, ahora tiene que hablar nomás, usted sabe, y todavía le quedan 2 cursos más y los que vienen adelante son más exigentes, así que tiene que seguir.
Sí.
Así que métase a esa página, esa niña es americana, es de Nueva York, y tiene un montón de videos y puedes ir repitiendo, imitando al hablante nativo, porque eso es lo que hay que hacer, repetir, imitar, hasta que uno trate de hablar lo mejor posible, porque si te notan un acento, también los gringos son un poco como que discriminan, entonces uno es mejor que tenga un buen acento, ¿ya?
Sí. Una vez un profe me dijo que para mejorar la pronunciación, no sé qué tan real será, hablar o leer con un lápiz en la boca.
No creo yo, no, yo creo que...
Porque, o sea, no sé si mejoraba como la pronunciación, pero en sí era como la modulación. Ayuda.
Sí, puede ser, y también dicen que con un chicle. Con un chicle,
Ni
hablar
idea.
con un chicle, también dicen, puede ser. Sí, porque hay que mover otros músculos, pero yo que tú repito en esa página. A mí me gusta mucho esa página para los alumnos porque da resultados. Y ella tiene un montón de videos con los sonidos que a ti te faltan. Por ejemplo, ese thank you y el think. ¿Ah? Ya, Mati, sigamos dándole, ¿ya?
Ya mis.
Goodbye,
Bye.
thank you.